7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here comes the rookie 7th-round pick. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and 8. Now Jones. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Cougar 19! Viking 18!
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. The Steelers at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They go play action with Willis. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And the Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal. It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that
they
continues,
don't have any children.
it'll be tough for them
You
to
have to
gain
worry
any
about
momentum
having
throwing
another
the ball
mouth
downfield.
because once again,
And the
she
punt
made a
over the
bad
side
choice
in the air, and the spot
her
will
high
be
and dry
inside the
stuck
35.
with the children.
You like paying for dates? I can't be with you.
Here we go again.
I have to pay for dates no matter what. And you better make sure gas in my car.
Over on the sideline.
Oh, you say that trigger though? Yeah, and then you know what I mean?
But why are you even thinking like that?
Starting with first down, 11 yards on
That's
that
what it is.
pickup.
You gas like men into saying, oh, you should pay for my gas. You shouldn't even be thinking about what I do. And then you don't go and I can't.
If he's not picking me up for one, and you come to me somewhere, let's do this, make sure gas in my car. Baby, you got gas? Here's money for gas.
This defense for the Jets, they were very good in
It
victory
ain't,
over Cincinnati.
that won't happen until I'm in a relationship.
Send me like a little cash app or Apple Pay, like here's $25.
17 points a game,
That's what I'm in a relationship, but before I know I got it.
Offense to score more than that.
And, you know,
That's what
sometimes
you're looking for.
hear
Room to improve,
people
of
like this
course.
speak.
But I'd have to say a
Just
very
say to
solid
yourself,
performance.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Say things that are just this outlandish because to have that expectation of a man you're only beginning to get to know come out of his pocket and basically just pay to get to know you. It's really out there. But I said this before, there's someone out there who want to have
And
all
he's
the
going to
perks
have
of
a
a
first
promise
down as he's
full
brought down
benefits
at the
without
44-yard
actually
line.
knowing any
The
of the work.
drive
Put it
stays
in a
alive.
nice guy or
Third down
boy.
gain of 8.
Nice guy.
Now,
Nice
look,
guy.
that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get it going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did?
you want a nice guy when you were 21?
Yes. Yes. I'm honest too, madam.
So why were you chasing a bad boy?
I was a bad girl.
So you're not a bad girl anymore?
I got my shit
Pretty
together
good
now.
burst
What
right
makes you a good
there.
girl?
So take this down to the
You do what you're
33.
told?
The decision
listen
to
to your
keep
man?
it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the
If
first
you had one,
down.
would you serve him with your heart?
No
course.
Would you stick with him through thick and thin?
Nothing
Of
crazy.
course.
Just
You
find
went
a way to pick
broke,
up
would
the
you
first down.
take care of
Nice
bills?
one right there.
Hey, wait, what you saying? Oh, he went broke.
It's first and 10.
He went broke.
If he's broke and I'm working my ass off, you don't sit on your ass and not do nothing. You gotta at least
Second
go
gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, and said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
I believe when the women's around this is a
Now they look to Willis to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's just looking good for me at that point.
And in that same breath, when she
From the
gets bad or
16,
carry herself
Willis.
in a negative way,
It's
that's
caught on the
also
right
going to
side
reflect
by
on you.
Robinson.
This one
And
gentleman
in for the Steelers touchdown.
And a lot of fact that she got a small
James
waist and
Robinson,
bad
a
ass. That
16-yard
clouds your judgment.
touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away
And let's
from
be honest,
drawing
that
level.
does happen to some men.
Let's
It's
go to
sometimes
the
to the
extra
point where
point,
men
and
end up
we are
putting themselves
tied
in
at 7.
situations where they end up having children with these type of women. And that's why it's so important, especially for men in their 20s who
So
don't have
leave it
children
at 7
yet,
now as
are
they kick it
still,
away.
getting used to being an adult, that you don't be
A fairly short kick from the 14.
such as having
And
children.
not much happening
and
on the
exacerbate
return as he'll get
situation,
this to about the
having children before
23.
you're ready with a woman who should not be having the child with. And as a result, sometimes
This will probably be the
where
last
now
play of the
someone
quarter.
that child to try to manipulate or not allow him to see the child if he's not getting what she wants.
I've always
Throwing to start the drive.
and now that
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I think I
These two
see it now.
teams
It's so
all
weird
tied
how
after one.
glaringly obvious it becomes. And I've talked to other women in their 30s too, and they say it always happens like right around the same time.
And guys, let's be clear. What she's talking about is the wall. And what the wall really is that realization that women come to where
So
they
from the
realize
36
that
now,
if they're
1st and 10.
in their career and doing well, that this lifestyle that they have been
Operating
working
from the
for,
gun.
they
Jones.
have to this level of productivity.
And he's got his
for the
big
next,
tight end over the middle,
30,
complete.
40 years,
Now
they
he's
come
going to
to
get this
the
all the way down
realization
inside
that
the 35.
they're not going to be able to pause the game.
Give him 30
They won't be
yards
able to take a
there.
seat on the bench.
You
They
get a
won't be
rookie
able to
tight
pass
end who
the
can
ball
run like
unless
this.
someone else
It just gives this offense a
They're
different
going to have
dimension
to
than
be
they've
one
had. It's going to be fun to watch his
that
development
level
and how this
of
offense expands
Or else
as the season moves along.
it goes away.
Jones throw
In
caught
your
by
30s, and
Tony.
you happen to not have
And
kids in
all
your
the way
30s, and you
inside
happen to not have a
the
husband in
15
your 30s,
before they
all of a
drop
sudden
it.
hits you in the face.
From the
You start
13
seeing all
now,
these
they
calls,
work on
and then
first
you
and
start to
10.
think that the only thing
From the
that you
gun,
want,
they will run with
and I'm like,
McKinnon.
hey, the only thing that you want is just one
And here
person
he'll get it
that you
down
can
to the
just completely
7.
rely on.
It's a
that you can
6-yard
just do
pickup,
this
and it gets him
fucking
to
thing called
2nd and
life with,
4.
and a
That
kid.
play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down,
And
but
so,
still,
guys, there you have
you'll
it.
take runs
Another
like that
30-year-old
each and
Buffalo
every
comes to
time,
the
won't you?
realization that, once again, the wall is undefeated. The wall is inevitable.
4
Really,
yards
put
to
it
go
bluntly,
on 2nd
what she's
down
really
from the
expressing
7.
is this desire to not have to work for the rest of her life in order to have the type of lifestyle that she wants.
Jones.
And then all of a
This is
sudden,
caught.
this whole idea of being a strong and independent woman who doesn't need a
Kadarius
man,
Toney.
it sounds like a foreign
Second
language.
touchdown of the game,
And they don't
number
even
7 on the
understand how
year.
they
And
have
the
the
Jets have
mentality
moved
to
out
put
in front.
themselves in that position in the first place. But the question I guess we
Get
gotta
out
ask
the
ourselves
extra
is why do
point,
we concede?
and that makes the score 14-7.
Again, the same cycle repeating itself. Where does it start from? And the reality is, in some parts it starts with social media
Gano
because the level
now
of attention
following the touchdown
that
here to
women,
kick it away.
average women, are now receiving that has really skewed and clouded their judgment. When we see that women have these unrealistic expectations and these unrealistic standards, where they believe that, well, if they can't have a man who they want to be,
The Pittsburgh
that's why
offense
easier
at
than
the line
they
to
just rather
start their
do it
next drive.
themselves
After
and
that
not
last
do
score
it.
we just saw,
But
now
time goes on,
14-7, so a chance to march
But
down
that
the field
reality
here,
isn't
trying to
that
tie
they
this
can
football
lie.
game.
Some of them don't realize it until
And
they're
past the
unfortunately
40 before he's
Some
out
of
of
them don't
bounds.
realize it until they're in
That
their
play
40s.
going for
Others don't
16
realize it until
yards
they're
to start the drive.
And then
First
there's some
down.
women who
Pretty
never
idea
even
right
realize it,
there.
no matter
Keep
how
it
old.
yourself, get the first down, and get the
Here's
heck
the
out of bounds.
And knowing him,
Ever since she
I
told
may
me
be
to
thinking
act
I'll
like
get
a
a few
lady
more
and think
yards
like
if
a
I just
man,
lower my shoulder.
I've been saying
But he also
always
hears that
take
second
concern.
voice in his head. His head coach,
Just
and
a
his
boy, how they
agent,
talk
too,
to the
saying,
man,
get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Don't work like that.
18 Cardinals, 18
Everything
Cardinals.
ain't got a doctor. Don't work like that. You say you want to provide her, but all you like to bring
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And that looked like some pretty
Talking
easy
about how with
yardage
the
there
right
right
man,
up the
you
gut.
naturally
And he's a guy that has some height to
Man,
him.
you
So
gotta
when you
reality
don't have to
too,
drop
so
a
as
shoulder
ain't no man
or
gonna
create
deal
or
with
get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see
But
the
I
field,
guess
and make a
Derek
run as we
Jackson
just saw
told you
there.
the word. You held on to
Throw
every
left
word
side,
when you
caught
spoke.
by
You heard
Goodwin.
post
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
But I guess
On first down, Willis. That's caught. And again, it's good.
how about you, man?
And he doesn't quite make
I
it,
mean, I guess
taking
the
it
H
within
in
an
the metaphor
eyelash.
is a man
Dropped at the
telling you right,
1.
that's the only time
Back-to-back
you listen.
receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Malik Willis keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
The only time you went to college is beneficial to your agenda. She be talking about how her grandfather took care of her
This
grandmother.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From way up at the 23.
Like you don't want to drink something at night. A nightcap with your night bag while being hit from behind. She gonna go for brunch and mimosas. Trust me, it works every time. She gonna be yelling out the window how she outside and she fuck nigga free, but she wanna touch me at the same time.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first, if anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
But for the most part, it's all been pretty much accepting the criticism.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
And they pretty much not.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Anyway, guys, there's always questions, comments, feedback. Leave them down below.
Handoff to Mostert running left. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
So what does a man have to do in general to like
19 type,
get your
19 type.
attention or get you interested?
I don't even know. I literally be asking my friends this all the time. Like,
Do you have a type?
I like guys that don't like me. And when they start liking me, I don't
60
like
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On second and 11 now. Willis. Touchdown. Darren Waller from 21 yards away. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
Start to realize when you get
Wants
older,
to look to add the extra
just
point.
recognize them from coming into contact with other people at work or
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Their own country, against their own departments, where they work in the high echelons of intelligence agencies. And sometimes they'll do this.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it
Sometimes,
goes.
like in this story, they might even go up to, the enemy.
A short kid taking to the 18 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The amount of time C should have been caught and was not, and then C he didn't even do it for like that much.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception. He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very solid gain of 27.
Though they never think of what it is.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
Jones now to throw on third down. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw, Willis. And with the throw here, that's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Third down, it's Willis. Throws right side, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
We all knew how talented an athlete Malik Willis was coming out of Liberty, but lost in his running ability was simply how powerful an arm he has as well. There's not a throw in the playbook he doesn't have the strength to make, and it's all about how well he can place those throws. Between that arm and his legs, his ceiling, easily one of the top ones in the league.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Come on. Mustang 19.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Manager David Scanners and Track Production. Preventing any malicious internet feeds from navigating. Once again, please use my special...
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock. for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones crossing the field. Beckham makes a catch. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
1st down for Odell Beckham Jr. We can finally say it, partner. OBJ got his ring. Really fit in with the Rams once he got there and was invaluable, leading them to a Super Bowl victory. Suffered a knee injury in that game, but he's back and ready for an encore in 2022.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
go now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On first down, Willis. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards. To throw, here's Willis. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Mostert. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Off the play fake. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 88 yards rushing now from Mostert as he picks up a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Rocco 80. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On second down, Mostert. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now Willis to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. We have played 3 quarters.
Here we go, start. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Steelers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. From just inside the 20, short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Blocking, 18. Ready.
Now Willis. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Jets are right back in this football game.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case...
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot. And they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Trap 50, trap 50. Warriors 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Joey Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game. Even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
That's pulled in at the 32. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From just shy of midfield, Jones under pressure, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They go play action here on 1st down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
After the sack on 1st down, Jones, he's going to air one out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the 35 on second down, Jones looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Now Jones. And a throw right sideline is complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on second and 10. Jones forced out to his left. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off. Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. It's the first week in the autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
We talked about it prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script,
he rifles one that's intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it, and the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
On 1st down, they'll run with longer. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, this defense for the Browns, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Back and 60.
Hurts. That's going to be caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Chris Olave. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
19 tight.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
180. Nice shot.
From the 35 on second down, Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he...
This is what I'm talking about. This is why I tell commissioners to pay attention to the rules, because you're gonna have guys like this man over here just saying whatever they want, quitting games whenever they want, and creating all kind of havoc. I picked this play. Pick it, right? Just watch. Did I press play? Yeah. I picked that play. Right? Look who I'm on. Right before the ball hiked, I went and guarded tight end myself. Right? I clicked on the tight end. Regular blitz All I did was click on the tight end, and right after, watch him. Watch him. He complained, one guy come free. Read, count. He have nobody protecting, and I'm sending 6 versus his 5. One guy is free. He don't care about that. He thinks if he gets sacks, that means you're cheating, you're glitching, you're nanoing or something. And he decided to concede the game.